Alright, so today here in the we're taking over Ajax, a team that finished second in the Eredivisie last season, 1 point behind league winners in PSV Eindhoven. But in this series, we'll be focusing on using a bunch of young talents in this team and try to win the Champions League with a youth-focused Ajax team, as they have done in the past. So, being crowned champions 36 times and with 20 domestic cups to their name, and also I believe they've won the Champions League, well, 3 times you can see there. Let's get into the series, sign some young talents, and try and win the Champions League with them as well. Alright, so here is the Ajax squad we inherit at the start of the series with new signings like Kasper Dolberg, Oscar Galactron in the team, Ram Morrow as well, and also Ko Itakura, who's going to be back up for us in the squad. Obviously, it would be starting if we weren't focusing on young talents, but obviously he's a great player, could be a great backup for us in the squad. If we do get any injuries, he could come into the team and do quite well for us. Got a pretty decent bench, we've got some older players like Stefan Berghaus, Weghorst, Van der Boomen. We could let go of and sell them for money, but I feel like in terms of Berghaus, I want to keep him around because obviously he's kind of like a legend at Ajax these days. I think he could be a very, very good player for us to keep for the ability off the bench to kind of come on and just make an instant impact with the stats he does have. Obviously 79 shooting, 82 passing, and 78 dribbling with a bunch of very, very good play styles. So it's a finesse shot and incisive pass as well. But in terms of new signings, we need a new goalkeeper, maybe a right back, definitely a new left back to replace Owen Wijndal. So they're just like go Joro Hataway as well. I also need a new left back to replace him. A new midfielder instead of David Clausen, a young talent in that position. One or two more wingers into the squad to be backups or first team players, and maybe a backup striker to Kasper Dolberg, because I do want to give a chance to in this team, but we need to sign someone possibly to be the backup to him. Let me quickly go through the short list of players that we have currently on there. A bunch of young talents. I'm going to very quickly go through it. You can pause the video if you want to look at the stats, etc., and I'll show you here in a second. Alright, so before I show you the short list of players we do have on there right now, I thought I'd bring in a new goalkeeper. I'm going to bring in Noah Atubulu from Freiburg, I believe, the German shortstop at 22 years of age, 25 rated with a not cross-claimer, far reach player style, 6'3", and a very, very decent young goalkeeper. We'll sign for us over 13.5 million from Freiburg to be our new goalkeeper. Also, we do have Wissel Pass there. Our second best goalkeeper right now is Gorsa, who is 71 rated. So before we got into our first game of the season, I thought, you know what, let's sign the goalkeeper for this episode. Two below joins for us here to be a new number one. You should be a great goalkeeper for us in the team. Let's show you the rest of the young players on a shortlist we could sign next episode. Into the shortlist, I thought I'd show you the budget we do have. We do have 94 million with sort of like the Weghorst and some other players. We also did boost the budget up by 50 million at the start of the series, just to give us a bit more money to spend in the transfer budget. We do have 94 million to spend on new transfers. So going into the shortlist right now, we can see there will be a free goalkeepers here that we're just going to discard because obviously I made the signing of a Tuvalu. These are just other goalkeepers I thought we could sign in Van der Urbik and also Kinski, but in the end I decided to go with a Tuvalu from Freiburg due to the not cross-claimer, far reach player style and the fact I never used him in Cromer as well. I feel like he will be a good player for us in the team. In terms of right backs, we have Martin Fernandes from Porto, the good Portuguese young talent, could be great selling for us to play the right back role, or we would go with a much cheaper Nemandi Collins, 6'3", can play centre back and right back, 83 pace, good physical and defensive stats. Not the best going forward, but with the roles we do use, we tend to use a more defensive right back compared to fullbacks compared to an attacking fullback. So it would be great for us in the team. And there's other players. We do have Finn Yelich as another centre back. We don't really need to sign a centre back, but I felt like he should be added to the shortlist. He's one of the best young talents in the world right now in terms of the defensive position. The young German centre back from Stuttgart. In terms of left backs, we've got a few options there with Victor Christensen, the Dane, playing for Leicester. Could be a great player for us in the team. With Myers Lewis Skelly from Arsenal, also one of the best left backs in the world right now, in terms of young talents anyway, and will be a great player for us in the team. And also Nathaniel Brown from Eintracht Frankfurt will be a great player for us as well in the team. More expensive in terms of 16 to 20 million, but also we're playing for quality over potential with him right now anyway. So he does have a high potential anyway, but right now if we do buy him, we're paying for out and out quality right now. So let me know which left back we should sign in the team, also other players we should sign as well that you've seen so far. In terms of midfield, we have Marc Casado, Marlon Gomez, and also Ethan Mbappe, Mayulu, and also Basili as centre mids we could sign into the team to take over from David Clausen in the starting 11. So let me know down below which one of these midfielders we sign, or if not one of them, which ones of these midfielders we should sign in next episode for the team. In terms of captains, we do obviously Rodrigo Mora, a good young talent, player for Porto, one of the best in the world right now. We also have Kendrick Paez after just moving to Chelsea. Chan Uzun, who would be more of a striker as a backup to Kasper Dolberg, because we need to sign a striker or two. At the selling valve, of course, we don't have a backup striker to Dolberg currently in the team, so we need to basically sign a striker next episode as well. We'd have Addison into the right wing from Shakhtar Donetsk, and we'd have Oscar Bobby's made a move over to Real Madrid, but we could sign him from there anyway as our first team right wing, or maybe backup right wing in the squad. Or we could go with Ivan Manieri, one of the best young talents in the game, obviously also a role for playing for Arsenal, a great player who could be great for us in the team. And other players at Neverton from Shakhtar Donetsk, another Brazilian talent they do have over there, shoulder up as well from Benfica. So drop in the comments below who we should sign into this team, either players that are on the shortlist right now or players that aren't on the shortlist that you think we should sign to improve this team. Well, let's get into our first 2 games of the season and see just how well this Ajax team we currently have can perform in the Eredivisie. The series will get a 2-0 victory over Groningen at home with Satalo, and also what scored the other goal. Kasper Dolberg scoring a return to Ajax to kick the season off with a 2-0 victory and our first 3 points against Groningen. And the first game we're going to play in today's episode will be against FC20 for our second game of the season. We're going to take them on here away from home and hopefully get our second 3 points of the season with a big victory against them away from home. Let's get into this game and hopefully the young players in this team can showcase what they can do for us in this series here. To Taha, that's good defending from Owen Vino, who's a big talent in Career Mode these days. Not so much, which is why we're looking for a replacement in the squad. But Glasgow we know how good he can be from the Valencia series. Over here to Mika Götze, big young talent of the team. Plays the ball over the top here to Kasper Dolberg. Dolberg hits and Dolberg scores inside 5 minutes to open the scoring against 20. Obviously used to be a big Career Mode talent himself back in the day for Ajax before he left, and obviously kind of had a career that's kind of just not really done anything really of note. He's kind of just been a decent striker wherever he's gone, not the young talent like he was, or not the striker like he could have been at Ajax all those years ago. But a great finish there by him, puts us ahead. Mika Götze getting the assist and 20 concede earlier in this game, and they did also win their first game of the season just like us. So let's continue this game and hopefully continue this great start and hopefully continue. Well, get more goals in this game as well to get a big victory over 20 here to make a statement win away from home against a fairly decent team in the Eredivisie. There's Taha. There's more to find Stein, a Dutchman. Ball across to a player who took the shot there, and that's a good save there from Noah for his first involvement in the game. Back up wide to Stein. Good defender from Vindal, who's proven to be a great player right now. So he used to be a big Career Mode talent, like I mentioned before. Götze, Dolberg. Oh, why did Morrow not continue that run? You just saw him like pull away the last second for no reason. As Larson. Lovely play here, Dolberg. Just trying to create some space to find Mika Götze. We've done so. Mika Götze now turning inside. Can he get a shot away? Mika Götze does so. Mika Götze makes it 2-0 and grabs his second goal contribution of this game. He got the assist for the Dolberg goal and gets a goal for himself here. 28 minutes in, we take a 2-goal lead in this game. And the big gun talent of this squad in Mika Götze gets a goal for himself. He is the star boy of the team. He's the man that's going to lift the Champions League when we do eventually win it in this series. Whether that will be straight away, it will be an insane achievement if I win it in my first season with the squad. And the players will do sign next episode. It would be insane if we managed to do it in our first season. But stranger things have happened. And Mika Götze makes it 2-0. We need to stay focused. And speaking of that, ball to the back post. And that's going to be cleared there by Gal, who gets it away. Big team has signed him. Dolberg. Back to Morrow. Back into Dolberg. Great play over the top to Mika Götze. Mika Götze going to drop a second. And he's now put on the side with a great save there, though. Good impact. What is great defending from Owen Vindal. Kenneth Taylor. Last chance before the half-time break. Mika Götze. He feels incredible on the ball. Mika Götze hits it. Mika Götze now by Understall again. Good there from them to find Van Wolfswinkel. Back here to Stein. As he got blocked by Satolo. Falls back to them now, and that is going to go wide to the post. There's Sadbalek coming forward. Lamez does well there. He can catch up to him with Satalo. He's done well to cut back again there. Ball through to Satalo, blocks. It's fell back to Stein somehow there though. And we concede. We didn't deserve to concede there. We defended quite well against that. but the ball just hits the teller when he just forgot how to like react as a human. As you'll see right here, it just hits, and that happens, and then just, I don't know. It's one of those where like that just ain't happening IRL. You know what I mean? Like one of those is blocking that. If they get a draw from this game, it will be very undeserved. Vlap, Lemmers. How has he got through there? Big save needed, and he's made it. Thank you to Stefan Berghaus. Kenneth Taylor through to Kasper Dolberg. It should be 1-on-1 with the keeper here. Dolberg get a shot away and score to make it 3-1. And he's blasted it wide. There's out wide. Ball in again. That's a bad touch, but it's not going to score. We'll get a shot away anyway, and it's a good save for my keeper again there. Noah's making some big saves for us. Ball in, and it's not come out for that one, but he's made the save anyway. But no one made it. We're just going to hold possession. And maybe Mika Gott's through here, 1-on-1. To beat this defender with a keeper. Mika Gott's going to make it 3-1 and wrap up the game late on. Yes, he can. It was a little bit more stressful towards the end with Noah Atuba making some big saves on this, well, not debut for us, but you know what I mean, his first played game. We get to see him in action after that 2-0 win over Groningen. We get a 3-1 victory here over Twente away from home. And a great victory at that, with Mika Gotts getting 2 goals and an assist in this game. And just to see it, and Noah making some massive saves in this game, especially late on, from like those barrage corners we conceded at the end there, as you saw, the keepers 1 goal ahead till Mika Gotts scores this goal late on. The CS get the 3-1 victory, which was to see, and our second 3 points of the season. And what a first impression from this team anyway. We're unlucky to concede that goal. We shouldn't have conceded it. You know what I mean? There's a bit of a, you know, classic FC goal or FIFA goal, whatever you want to call it. But they dominated the game in terms of possession slightly. They had a similar amount of shots as us pretty much, more passes. But overall, we'll see we're a better team with Dolberg and also Mika Gotts getting a 10.0 rating. Vindal at left back, an 8.0 rating. He really looked good in this game. Obviously, we're going to replace him next episode, but he looked good as a good backup player for us in the squad if we have an injury or so, or any reason to play him. But as of right now, we're looking pretty decent. Let's get into our next game and hopefully get a big victory up against a team that's going to be harder. And I'll show you who that's going to be next up. And for the final game of today's episode, going to take on the current champions, the team that won the title by 1 point ahead of us last season. In obviously that was being Ajax, and that's going to be PSV Eindhoven here at home in the Johan Crujff Arena. Let's get into this one and hopefully go 3 for 3 for wins. In today's episode, I had a big win against Groningen in the sim, the one we just played against Twente, and hopefully a win here against the current champions in PSV. I look for Dolberg, maybe have to flick that on. He does so. He finds Mika Gotts. He takes it down. He gets a shot away. Mika Gotts. Why did I post that? But a great start to the game. Forward into Verman. As Verman through, Pepe shoots, and that's an easy save for our keeper to make though. Harvey lost possession there. Oh no, Pepe 1-on-1 with our keeper. Can he make a big save? No, he can't. And Ricardo Pepe makes it 1-0 to PSV. The American strikes first for them. And puts us 1-0 down, and I feel like that was a goal we could have easily not conceded. I just feel like sometimes this game, it just, I mean, we all know it's not the best, but I just feel like sometimes, I don't know, the delay in this game is just so frustrating because I'm trying to do stuff and it just doesn't do it, which ends up forcing me to concede a goal, you know what I mean, like that. That should be a yellow card for their player. Can we get back in the game straight away? That'd be amazing. Morrow. No doubt from him. Back into Dolberg. Back in, we just have no room here to get a shot away. Dolberg. Ball over the top. Dolberg with room. This time, can he shoot? It's hit the post or the crossbar. Not too sure which one it was. It happened too quickly there to notice. Interesting decision there from them to switch it like that. Find now, good win there from him. Mika Gotts now. Through to Dolberg, who should be onside here. He is onside, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Can he score to make it 1-1? And Dolberg this time finds the back of it, get the ball. I'm not happy with a draw against PSV. We're going to show ruthlessness in this game against them. Let's get a second. How have I not got the ball? I literally played a perfect challenge there. To Tallow, there we go. Get a quick break here. So I mean, right here, Like, why is Morrow not actually making a full-on run? There we go. It's Morrow. Inside. No room to get a shot away though. Kenneth Taylor back into Morrow. Oscar Glausch. No doubt from him. Great bit of trickery from him here. Can he clip it back again? Yes, he can to find Morrow with a bit of space. He shoots and he hits it. It's Perisic now. That's great defending there from Yuri Bastard to give away the corner though. Unfortunately for us, it is going to be a corner for them. And they're going to go short to Sabari, who's blocked by Kenneth Taylor. It's going to be regained possession by Perisic though. Ball in this time. Headed goalwards, and I was going to say that's a great save from our keeper, but somehow still crept in. And we're 2-1 down against the league leaders, or the league winners so far. I don't feel like we deserve to be either. I want to see this again. I need to see how this actually goes in. How is that still going in, man? Like, the head is straight out of my keeper, and he's parried it. I mean, come on, man. We need to get another goal in this game. We're not drawing or losing to PSV Eindhoven. We need to beat them at home here. It's Glausch now into Dolberg. Dolberg, good play there. Dolberg, I didn't expect him to turn around like that. One side does Glausch. Glausch hits it. Glausch does score. Let's get the ball. I'm going to take off Morrow. I've not been impressed with Morrow in this episode. I feel like I need more from him. He's not really done much. He feels alright on the ball, but I just feel like I'm not getting anything from him when it's like out of like getting an actual opportunity and stuff. And Glausch scores to make it 2-2 for us, to put us back level. Oh, no. Find out, please. There we go. Making this game for the AI players is so stupid, man. Mika Götze gets a bit of space there. Dolberg. Back into Mika Götze to win it. Late on here, Mika Götze now. With time and can find the finish. For us to finally take a lead in this game. We've gone down twice, but finally we go ahead. A great finish up by Mika Götze. It's been a frustrating game. Honestly, it's been such a frustrating game at times. But we get a go-ahead goal. And the way this game's gone, I'm going to concede a equaliser from kickoff here. 100% for Veerman. Pepe hits it. He makes a save. No. Perisic blocked. Riga, can he keep possession? Yes, he can. And can he carry it out? Yes, he does. There we go. Space. Dolberg. Let's make it 4. And Dolberg's denied by Benitez. But can we get back possession quickly? So they have a chance here. A minute left of the game to get forward. And they're going to do so with Rick Karsdorp, but it's going to be caught there. It's going to be a 3-2 victory, a hard-fought victory against PSV Eindhoven. In this one here, Mika Götze going to win a late on in the 80th minute there for us. And it was a frustrating game, a fairly even game between us, but I feel like we were the better team in this game. And we take the victory with it, and the 3 points you got to see. And somehow Dolberg or Oscar Glausch can get man of the match with a 10-point rating. Not too sure how, but a good performance from the team overall, and a big victory against PSV here. And well, that's going to call it for the end of today's episode. So drop in the comments down below who you think we should sign for the team, where the 93 million would have spent for the players we did have on this shortlist, and other players that you think we should sign maybe for the team. Drop them in the comments down below. I'm going to do a quick last sweep here. And any players that are moved teams, are going to have a quick look to see if they we could still sign Oscar Bob. And I did see that, where is he? Casada moved, okay, we could still sign him. That'll be a fairly expensive deal though. And other than that, anyone else that's moved teams, not that I can tell. And well, that's going to call it for this one. So drop in the comments below, like I said, who we should sign for the players on the shortlist, and with the 93 million, what players we should bring into the team to help improve it. And I can see we are in a good position so far with 3 wins from 3 games and 9 points joint top with Feyenoord, who have done the same. And that's going to call it for this one. So you're going to enjoy it, drop a like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching, and goodbye.